I don't know what you're going through right now. I don't know what's happening in your life. I don't know what storm you're going in or fighting through. I don't know if your teenage daughter is pregnant. I don't know if your teenage son is addicted to drugs. I don't know if your spouse has told you that they don't want to be married to you anymore. I don't know if your company has come in like so many companies recently and said we're going to have a layoff or a downsizing. I don't know what has happened to you. I don't know where you're at right now. I don't know if the doctor called you and said the scan showed something. We need to talk. I don't know what's going on right now, but I know one thing. You have a power in you that can get you through any time, any hardship you're going through. You've got a power in you. It's the same power that Winston Churchill used to repel the entire German Air Force. Back in World War II, every night, can you imagine every night the darkness crept in and then you start hearing a roar. You can hear a hum way out in the distance and it gets louder and louder. Can you imagine your children starting to cry and get frightened? Can you imagine your spouse crying and getting upset? Can you imagine you trying to find a place to hide? Because the German Air Force came down on London for hundreds and hundreds of nights and they carpet bombed London again and again and again. Just destroyed buildings. Go get on the internet and look at some of the pictures. They just destroyed London. They wiped out their manufacturing. They took down their electrical, their water, all their utilities, their inner transit system, just wiped it out, destroyed it, put it in rubble. Just an onslaught every night that these people tried to get ready for bed. Every night they dealt with this, and every day they woke up to more destruction and more death at the hands of the German Air Force. And Churchill would come out and he would address the people and he would say, there will always be an England. And the people heard that from their leadership. And so they developed a mindset. Can you imagine having a mindset of what do we do? Oh no, when will this stop? Versus having a mindset of there will always be an England. See, the thing that Churchill used and the thing that you and I can use today when we're getting bombed in life, when things are going rough in life, when things aren't going right in life, when nothing seems to work, we keep pounding, we keep going, we keep moving forward, and nothing just seems to break loose and work for us. The power that we have, the strength that we have, the one resource that you and I can count on, just that Churchill used to repel those Germans finally. The Germans finally gave up and went somewhere else. The thing that you and I can use is the power of faith. See, if there is promise in the future, there's power in the present. If your 15 or 16-year-old daughter has come and told you that she is pregnant, I want you to think what life's going to look like in 5 years. Quit focusing on what's happening now and get a picture of what it's going to be like in 5 and 10 and 20 years. If your spouse has come in and said, I don't want to be married to you any longer, I want you to get a picture in your mind of what life is going to be like for you in 5 years or 10 years. If your company has come to you and said, we no longer find your role to be vital to this organization, I want you to get it in your mind what life is going to look like for you in 5 years or 10 years. See, our darkest day can be the beginning of our brightest future if we'll allow it to do so. If we will create a compelling future. Instead of asking, why me? Start asking, what can I gain from this? How can I become stronger out of this? If you ask, why me? What good does that do you? Your brain starts looking, okay, why me? What can the problem be? Why is this happening to me? And your brain comes up with these answers. And let me ask you a question. Are any of the answers your brain can come up to that question beneficial? Are they helpful at all? They might make you feel better, but they don't help the situation one bit. But if you ask a better question like, how can I be stronger? How can I learn from this so that it never happens again? Those kind of questions give you real, powerful answers that make you better. Use the power of faith. Create a compelling future. Focus on that future every day, several times a day. And your present will have power because of that future, that compelling future. And your present actions will drive you toward that compelling future. Like and subscribe to this channel. Have an awesome, awesome